I'm Lyn, I'm 46, I work full time, got a busy life, I've got 2 grown-up sons, I've been just recently married a couple of years ago. For about the last 5, I used to exercise a lot when I was younger in my 20s, but for about the last 5 years I've kind of yo-yoed with my fitness, with my diet, with my weight, so I've joined eating classes, I've joined gyms, various different fitness classes, and it's been kind of hit and miss for me. I've kind of joined it and then done it for a little while and then lost the drive to keep going, and I'd got to a point where I was probably about a stone overweight, which doesn't sound massive, but because I'm only quite short, but it was more my body shape, my fitness and the shape of me really, rather than the weight. It was how I looked in clothes and how I felt about myself. And my friend was getting married and I'd ordered a dress for a wedding and tried it on, and absolutely I was just devastated to how I looked in the dress. I got it fastened, but I just felt awful, really awful. But I guess being at the age I was at, I probably thought that I'd hit that point in age in my life, or that time in my life, when there wasn't really that much that I was going to do drastically to change it, and I'd lost kind of any drive really to kind of motivate myself to do it. So I kept making excuses for why I wasn't doing it, and putting it off and finding the right thing as well, I think, because I'm quite new to the area. I've only been in this area for about 3 years, and I joined classes and not kind of found there was something just not right for me within that class. Nothing against them, but I wasn't feeling comfortable there. Or I'd join a gym and go for a little while and just couldn't get myself motivated to keep going back. There was nothing kind of driving me to want to keep going, and like I said, I'd looked at the video. I think I must have viewed it every other day for about a month, and in the end I was sat on the couch next to my husband. He just took the phone off me and went, just do it, just what you're doing, just do it. I think like most women, I was kind of, well, not most women, but probably most women my age, I was feeling a bit lethargic in myself. So I wasn't massively overweight, but I definitely wasn't fit, and I was, rather than finding that time to do anything to improve that, I was making excuses for why I couldn't. So, and I was just feeling really sluggish and lethargic in myself. My first class was the first weekend in April, so about 7 months, and a surprising amount of results really. I'm shocked myself how far I've come. I'm probably the fittest I've ever been. I'm not super fit, I've still got a long way to go. I've set myself new goals for the end of the year and next year, but I can genuinely say that I'm probably fitter now than I was in my 20s, and I'm 46, so I feel amazing at the moment. I'm probably feel the best I ever have. I'd set myself a little challenge when I first started. You were talking about the team doing Warrior, and I was thinking Total Warrior, and I was thinking my challenge is I want to be able to be fit enough for next year to do Total Warrior. So 2019, I want to be able to say this is my goal. Once I'm probably only going to do it once in my life, and I'm going to be fit enough to do it. But the classes and the program, it just brings you on so fast. You don't realise how fast your fitness is improving. That I actually did it this year, and it was the best thing that I've ever done. It was amazing, wasn't it? We had such a great day. Yeah, it was great. So next year I want to beat our time and do it faster. It's made me, it sounds a bit cliche, but it's made me kind of a better person. I'm in a better mood, I'm more positive about things. I feel like it's this secret that I need to share with everyone. So everyone comes in and says, oh, they haven't seen me for a while, and they're like, you're looking amazing, and I'm like, you should go and see Greg. It's a formula, the way you run things, the way you release to do things. I don't know how you've managed to do it, but for the first time I'm training, I don't feel under pressure, I feel motivated. I don't feel like someone's been a drill sergeant and shouting me down or making me feel bad for not being able to do it. I just feel that I've got this knack of kind of bringing out the best in people and bringing us on at our own rate, rather than you don't blanket coach us. I think it's a very individual thing, and my diet as well. My relationship with food's changed. I've done so many fatty diets, but the nutritional advice that you get within the group is I've never heard that explained to me like the way that he's explained it. So I kind of understand now why I eat differently, as opposed to just do it for the sake of doing it. Yeah, I do think from day one you're there. I mean, my first class I did with you, and on the phone call I was apprehensive about, I said about I didn't want to be the most, ridiculous person in class, and I was kind of apprehensive because I didn't know whether you were going to be over me and pressuring me. But the way that the calmness that you teach with is, it makes you confident in yourself. So rather than feeling like I'm struggling or I can't do it and I'm letting myself down, I believe I can because you believe I can, if that makes sense. Like with Lisa as well, like I really, she's a really fit woman, and I really aspire to be as fit as Lisa, and she coaches me in a way that I think that I could do that. I actually could do that. So yeah, from day one, it's a group, but not a group as in like it's cliquey. It's just a group as in everybody's on that common journey. So when you come in and you're first here and you're apprehensive or you're nervous or whatever, we've all been at that day, so we can totally like relate to where you are. But we kind of do it together as a team as well. Like I love coming into class and seeing people who are on week 3 and they're like, they've moved on so much, and it's just everybody wants everybody to do well. There's nobody looks down at anybody or like, no, there's no egos, absolutely not. And I think that's very much down to you and Lisa. I think that, the atmosphere that you create in class is one of, let's do it together. Let's all do it together. Obviously, people are at different levels, but you want us all to succeed, and you want us all to get us all through to it at the same time. I'd probably say is we've all been there. Like I stood outside the class outside the room on the first day, and even the first week, and I come in last, and I kept thinking everybody's going to be so much fitter than me, and I'm not going to be able to make it through, and I was watching the videos thinking, it looks fantastic, but could I do it? Or you can do it. You can do it because Greg and Lisa will they'll do it at your pace. They'll work with you. They know what your strengths are. They'll know what your weaknesses are. They have this brilliant way of remembering where you are in your fitness, and they encourage you and push you at your own level. They don't push you beyond what you